Liam, point fair? Did you feel your side probably had the better of it?
Yeah, I thought in terms of quality of chances, we shaded it. I thought we restricted them to mainly sort of set pieces. I think is where the majority of their threat came from. Whereas I thought in open play we got into some really dangerous areas. Which the one where Louis driving forward, the cross first half from Dan Harvey, Nathan Holland when he's driving forward. I thought we got into some terrific areas, and then just couldn't get the final bit over the line. But I think you have to step back and bigger picture see the performance. It was again another step in the right direction.
Yeah, that's quite key, really, from your perspective, coming into this game after such a good performance and result, just to make sure that momentum was carried on, because momentum's something we've struggled with a little bit this season.
Yeah, momentum in the performance, I think that's the biggest bit in terms of our style, our identity, and I thought we did a really good job of actually pinning them back. I thought we had really good control, we moved the ball well. Probably a little passive at times of it, but I thought we controlled the game by keeping it really well, which couldn't have probably said that 2-3 weeks ago. So I think huge credit to the players and the staff again for the work that's just gone on and sticking together to be able to put in a solid week where we've performed to a good level and ultimately come away with 2 clean sheets and 4 points.
I was going to mention the clean sheets actually. I mean, that's I suppose the basis for most runs is to keep them out at the other end, and you did that reasonably comfortably, I suppose.
The back lads I thought have done well in terms of the probably just a bit of time playing together, relationships, understanding each other. I thought dealt with the directness extremely well, and I thought, like I said, the only real threat I thought that came from them was us giving away probably cheap free kicks or from set pieces. So, and even then, that was something that 2 months ago we weren't defending well, 6 weeks ago we weren't defending well. So again, credit to the staff work really hard. Wright does a lot, Smudge does a lot, Pricey does a lot in terms of the defending set pieces, and the lads have to then go and execute it and deliver it, and that's another thing which it takes time, understanding roles. It's probably different what we're asking some players to do. So I think that we don't want to jinx us, but we're in a better spot with it. We have to now make sure we keep working at it.
You might have heard it was Dean Lewington's 900th game. Just been mentioned once or twice this week, I think. But it was nice for him to get the clean sheet, I suppose, on that milestone. He won't care about that side of things at all, I imagine.
Yeah, look, we just brought it up in the change room because it's an incredible feat that I can't imagine too many players are going to go and do in their career in the future. I can't see many beating that. But Skip, I actually thought his individual performance today was very good. I thought he dominated there really and covered the outside centre half quite well. So look, he's been terrific, and he's been really important in supporting the staff to turn around the performances.
Moisa, more minutes for him this afternoon.
Another positive to increase his minutes. We've obviously got a couple of cup games coming up as well, where we can again keep building that up for him. I thought it was going to be one of those written in the stars moments where he obviously had the chance at the end, but keeper makes a good save to his right, and unfortunately we didn't have anyone following in. So we've got a good opportunity now to get a solid training week in, and keep building, keep progressing, keep moving in the right direction.
Happier now with the squad, because you've got obviously Nathan Holland, Louis Barry, their performances are improving, and you've got Burns and Devoy. It feels like whereas before maybe you were stuck a little bit with who you were picking potentially, and now you've got 14, 15, 16 players who are all chomping at the bit and performing.
Yeah, that was a bit excuse me, that was a bit early on. Yes, some of it on me, some of it on the players. I think in terms of making changes, looking for people to perform, looking for a settled side, which was it was difficult early on with the transition, which was good learning for me. But at the same point, players are now stepping up to deliver and hit the level that we expect. I think you mentioned Nathan and Louis there. So dangerous carrying the ball, which is different for us, but in terms of getting us up the pitch, winning free kicks, getting into dangerous areas, counter-attacking, we look extremely dangerous, and the most important bit is now adding the quality at the end, and that's where our work will go with them guys in terms of the coming weeks.
4 points in the bag over a week. Is there a sense of relief around the place now?
Whether relief's the right word, I think it's probably more. Probably goes back to the belief element of going. We are a good team. We can perform. We can, dominate games. We can create chances with good quality. We can be hard to beat and not give up chances easy. And I think I said it early on. I thought in all the games it's never a case of attitude, and we showed moments. And I think what we've done in the last 2 games is bring all the phases together of the game. And I think that's the challenge. If you want to perform well as a team and get results, you have to build well. You have to control games. You have to create and finish. You have to block well. You have to press well. You have to defend and attack set piece as well. You have to be able to do all of that, and for the first chunk of games we didn't do that. Whereas I think in the last week we've done a much better job of it, and we still have work to do. We still have things to improve on, and that's why the training week will be welcomed in terms of the work we can do.
I suppose it'd be welcome for Tyrone Watson, who's warming down with the squad. First time we've seen him out here for a long time.
That's a quick warm down. If that's a warm down, that's more of a run, to be honest. It's terrific. He's massive for the group. His composure, his quality, his character. He's one of our more experienced players as well, and he knows how we want to play. And he's a huge addition to have him and Mo back. It's massive for the group. So it'd be good to get a solid week training for him, because with the volume of games we've had, you're restricted to certain types of sessions. So it's great to have him back, and it'd be good to get a good week in them.